Whiskers the kitty was very nervous. Today was his very first day at kitty school. He wasn't sure what to expect. Would the other kitties like him? What if he made mistakes? So many questions raced through his head. As Whiskers approached the school, he saw many other little kittens playing and chatting happily. A red-headed kitty chased a blue ball across the playground, while two others compared their shiny collars. Whiskers wanted to join them, but he felt shy and hid behind a big tree. Meow, suddenly, a friendly orange kitten with white paws came over and smiled. "Hi, wanna play with us?" she asked. Whiskers nodded shyly and the orange kitten padded over to the others. "Everyone, this is He's new here," she said. "Hi, I'm Patches," called a gray-striped kitten. "And I'm Marmalade," added a fluffy Persian with a pink bow. The three kittens waved their tails in greeting. "Want to learn about sharing with us?" asked Patches. Whiskers nodded again. Just then, the school bell rang, and Mrs. Tabby, a kind, fluffy calico cat, greeted them. "Welcome, little ones. Come inside. It's time for class," she purred. When Whiskers entered the classroom, he gasped. There were so many fun things to look at. On one wall hung colorful alphabet blocks. In the corner sat a big basket filled with balls of yarn, and on the shelves were many shelves filled with toys. But Whiskers still felt a bit nervous. Mrs. Tabby led the kittens in a circle. "Class time," she announced. "We will start today with an exciting lesson about sharing. Sharing makes everyone happy. Look at this basket of yarn. All of you may use it, but we must take turns so everyone gets a chance," she explained. A brown tabby kitten raised his paw. "I want to play with the yarn, but I don't want to share," he said. "Oh, Fidget," sighed Mrs. Tabby. "Why not? Won't you be happy if your friends play too?" "I want to play by myself," answered Fidget. Mrs. Tabby nodded understandingly. "Well, if that's how you feel, you can play with the blocks over there. But remember, sharing makes everyone happy," she added softly. Fidget went to the blocks and soon began arranging them neatly. The other kittens, including Whiskers, started playing with the yarn. They took turns making long, colorful loops. Soon the word share was spelled out in yarn across the room. "Hooray!" cheered Marmalade. "We learned the word share in yarn." "Very good, class," purred Mrs. Tabby. "Sharing is caring. Now let's move on to listening. Listening is just as important," Mrs. Tabby continued. "If you listen, you can learn many new things. If you don't, well, you might miss something important," she added with a wink. "Like what?" asked Patches. "Oh, like when I tell you to clean up before snack time," replied Mrs. Tabby. "Yuck!" cried Fidget. "I hate cleaning up." Mrs. Tabby shook her head. "Clean up time," she called. "Remember, we share the responsibility of cleaning up our classroom. We are a team, and a team always helps each other." The kittens began picking up the yarn and placing the blocks away. Fidget kept some yarn for himself and quickly dashed to the windowsill. "It's so much fun to play with yarn," he said, batting it playfully. "But Fidget," Mrs. Tabby called gently, "you must share and clean up like the others." Fidget sighed dramatically and returned the yarn to the basket. After cleaning, the kittens lined up to get their special milk and fish treat. "See, class," said Mrs. Tabby proudly. "By working together, we got our snack time in on time." The kittens purred happily and enjoyed their delicious snacks. Finally, it was playtime outside. The kittens ran to the door and raced across the playground. "Let's play hide and seek," suggested Marmalade. "I'll count to 10. Close your eyes and hide," she said. Marmalade closed her eyes and covered them with her paws. 1, 2, 3, she began counting. The other kittens dashed to find hiding spots. Whiskers looked around for somewhere to go. He didn't want to play. He felt lonely and missed his warm bed and cozy blankets at home. "Hello? Are you lost?" asked a gentle voice. Whiskers opened his eyes to see a beautiful silver tabby with green eyes. "I'm looking for my friends," he replied. "I want to go home." The silver tabby placed a comforting paw on Whiskers' shoulder. "I know how you feel. Sometimes I miss my mother's warm hugs, too," she said. "My name's Luna. Let me help you find your friends." "Thank you," said Whiskers. "I'm with." Together, they walked toward the big oak tree. "Your friends are over there," purred Luna. She pointed her nose toward a group of kittens building a large block tower. Whiskers raced over to them. "Come help us," called Mia. "We're building the tallest block tower ever." "Okay," replied Whiskers. Joining the group, he handed Marmalade a block and she placed it on top of the tower. Suddenly, the tower began to wobble. "Oh no! It's falling!" cried Patches. Whiskers quickly placed a paw on it to steady it. "Let's all hold it steady together," he suggested. The kittens each placed a paw on the tower, and it became firm and strong once more. "Good idea, Whiskers," said Mia with a smile. "We make a great team." The kittens continued building until the tower reached very high into the air. "Look how tall we built it," exclaimed Fidget. "So high," whispered Whiskers in a. "It wouldn't have been so easy without all of your help," said Marmalade. "Working together is always better than working alone," added Patches. Just then, the bell rang. It was time to go home. "Bye," everyone called "Bye, Whiskers," the other kittens replied. As Whiskers walked toward his house, he couldn't stop smiling. Today had been such a fun adventure. He had made new friends, learned to share, and discovered that teamwork made everything easier. When he got home, his mom greeted him with a purr and a lick. "How was your first day at kitty school?" she asked. "It was wonderful," Mom Whiskers replied. "I played with lots of new friends, and we learned how to share, listen, and work as a team," he added proudly. "That sounds like a very big adventure." Meowed his mom. "I'm so glad you had fun at school," she purred. "Now, go wash up. It's dinner time," she added. As Whiskers lapped up his tasty food, he thought about his first day at kitty school. He realized that school wasn't scary at all. In fact, it was full of fun, friends, and learning, and he couldn't wait to come back tomorrow.